5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
Good morning and welcome to the 8th Challenger Connection. We're almost to double digits, Commander Jennifer. All right, well today we're going to continue with the space theme. I'm Commander Melissa.
And I'm Commander Jennifer.
And we're going to learn about rockets today.
Rockets again today.
Yes, lots of rockets, lots of rockets. Well, here's our good old Saturn V model. It went to the moon back in the 60s and 70s. But this is great to look at the parts, the basic parts of a rocket. So we have this very tip top here, and we kind of think of this, your nose, that like that. And it's kind of, if you hold it upside down like this.
Oh, I love this.
Kind of looks like a big ice cream cone.
Ice cream cone.
Yum.
Yeah.
And so we call that the nose cone. And then of course we have the entire body of the rocket. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. What are these, Commander Jennifer?
Those are the engines.
Those are the engines. Of course, that's what makes the rocket go. And then we have these little things. They kind of look, a lot of people call them wings, but they're not really wings on a rocket.
Yeah, they kind of look like a wing on a shuttle.
Right.
Not necessarily on a Saturn.
But on a Saturn V. And if you think about a fish has fins that helps it go and go where it wants to go. And so that's what the fins on a rocket do. It helps it maneuver.
So it doesn't go so crazy.
Right, we want it to go straight up. We don't want it to go all around. So, 4 basic parts of the rocket. We have the nose cone, we have the body, and we have the fins and the engines. All right. Now, not all rockets look like this.
No.
But all rockets have those basic parts.
Yes, most. Now, some of the newer rockets that they are building no longer have fins on them. Did you know that?
Oh.
They're starting to do computerized ways in order to get them to go the way they want them to go. But
with gyroscopes and
yes,
things like that.
But our tried and true, lovely Saturn V rocket has fins.
And our rockets that we're going to make later are going to have fins.
They're going to have fins, yes.
All right, tell us how a rocket goes.
All right, well, just for our example here, we're going to use our balloon rocket. We love doing these little balloon rockets. And I'm not going to blow this up. It'll take us forever. We'd be here all day. I'd probably pass out. So I'm going to use a balloon pump. And we got to kind of think about Newton's third law of motion. We learned about Newton's first law of motion, right? An object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest.
And we hope you didn't break any dishes.
Yes, when you did that activity, yes.
Yep.
So, Newton's third law of motion, you've probably heard it too. It's pretty common. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So, yes. Oh, you're pinching me. What would my reaction be over there?
I think you need to be that. Yes, yes.
So, just even putting the air in this balloon, when I'm pumping this back and I push it forward, when I pull it back and it pushes forward, it's putting air into my balloon. So I'm going to pump this up. And I'll tell you what I tell my astronauten. If this pops, is it going to hurt us? No, it's just
no, but I'm not going to like it.
I'm going to like
I might yell.
It's going to start to look like a big banana.
I'm kind of hungry. That sounds good.
All right, now let's look at this rocket here. Does it have a body?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it does have a nice body. Does it have a nose cone?
Just a little bit of a tip of a
nose cone. And we're going to say that this part here where our air is going to be coming out is our engine. So what is it missing?
The fins.
The fins. Do you think that's going to matter?
Probably, because fins helps the rocket be stable. And I'm guessing this one's not going to be stable.
Probably not as stable. So think about Newton's third law. Every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So when I let go of the balloon, where's the air going to go?
Down the bottom.
Down the bottom. And the opposite reaction is going to make the rocket go forward, right? Now, all right, we're ready to count this down. All right, here we go.
We're going 5 or 10.
Let's go for 5.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no! That was a very active rocket. Now wait a minute, Jennifer.
Yeah.
I heard a reaction.
Yeah, you heard another reaction. So as the air was coming out, it kind of made the balloon flap a little, and that made the noise that you heard.
So a couple of reactions.
So, did the fins make a difference?
Yes, that balloon was all over the place. I know, it attacked our camera.
It hit her and kind of was like, and there it is over there. So obviously, fins, you need some kind of control system on a rocket in order to make it go the way that you want it to. So, what we're going to have you do is we're going to have you make a simple straw rocket. And we love making these because they're easy to do and they're fun to launch. So you're going to need a piece of paper. All right, so you're going to need a piece of paper. You're going to need some scissors. You will need a pencil, some tape. Probably you'll want a ruler to do some measurement. We have a template here, but you're not going to have that. And obviously for building a straw rocket, you need a straw. Please don't share straws. So hopefully if there's two of you making these like we are, you'll have your own straw.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So for our rocket, we have a template here. So you can easily do this at home because this rocket that we're cutting out for our body is 13 centimeters in length and 4 centimeters in height.
So that's a
13
rectangle.
by 4, making a rectangle. So you'll want to measure that out and then cut it out.
13 by 4, and
13
we
by
are
4.
using centimeters.
Centimeters, not inches. That would be
Yeah.
one long rocket body. If you were using inches, that would be longer than the ruler. So you want to cut that out. So there we go. So we got that done. Now the other thing that you're going to need, we just learned that we needed for our balloon rocket, we needed some what? What were we missing with our balloon rocket?
Fins.
Fins. So again, we have a template. Fins don't necessarily always have to look the same. Most of the time they're a triangle shape, right? So you will probably want to make yours somewhat of a triangle shape. And then you can decide how big you need your fins to be. These are our fins. Maybe your fins, you don't want your fins as big. Maybe you want your fins bigger. And maybe you just want the triangle piece. This is up to you. This is where you're going to be the engineer.
Okay.
So you're going to design your fins however you think you need them designed for your rocket. So you be the engineer with that. So we're going to cut out our fins here.
And I would suggest no more than 2 fins.
Yes, probably no more than 2 fins.
Even though the Saturn V has 4
All right,
fins.
so let's think about Newton's second law then.
All right.
Because you say that. So the second law, you probably haven't heard as much. It's force equals mass times acceleration. So basically what Newton's second law is telling us, the more mass that an object has, the more force you're going to need in order to make it accelerate. What's it mean to accelerate?
To go.
To go, right? To move. So if we were
Go
to
from
add
slow to fast.
more fins to our rocket, that means we're adding more what?
Mass.
Mass. So we would have to have more force in order to make it move. So we don't want to add a bunch of extra mass to this rocket either. So we got to think about Newton's second law of motion there too. I'm slower at cutting out apparently than you.
Well, mine probably aren't as neat as yours, and you're talking.
I'm blabbering. So I'm going to cut this out. All right. Almost there. And I would also probably decorate my rocket.
Oh, that's
some.
true. I'm not. You know what? I'm going to name my rocket.
Name it. Especially if there's more than one of you at home doing this, because you don't want to fight about whose rocket's
No,
whose.
I'm going to name my rocket, and I'm going to name it Moonbeam.
Moonbeam, I like that. I'm going to name mine a Jupiter. That's the Saturn V. I'm going to name mine a Jupiter 3.
Jupiter 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is the one and only Moonbeam.
Okay. All right, so next step. We are going to have to make our body into what shape?
Cylinder.
A cylinder, basically. So what you're going to do, and this may require some help from a parent or a friend to help you hold this, because sometimes it's not the easiest thing to do.
No, it isn't.
Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to take your body and wrap it around the pencil long ways. All right, so you want this rocket to be longer, right? So you're going to wrap it around just like that. Okay? Do you need some help, Commander Melissa?
No, I got it, I think. I might need you. I got a piece of
Oh,
tape
you've already
ready.
got your tape ready. And then you're going to put tape on it. And again, do you want to use a ton of tape to do this?
No, because it'll add mass.
Add more mass. Think about that second law. We don't want to have to add tons of mass. There we go.
I want to get you a piece of tape.
Okay. Got some tape there. Oh, almost rolled up my name. I don't want to do that. Better roll
mine's
it the
showing.
other way. My name's not showing. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Now, what's another part of the rocket we need?
Nose cone.
Called the nose cone. And the easy way to do this, you have a point to your pencil that's already almost in a nose cone shape right there. So the easiest way to make a nose cone is to slide your body up over the point of your pencil and twist it around the point of your pencil to make your nose cone. See, Commander Melissa's already got her tape done and everything. She's on it.
I may have made a few of these in my
I
day.
think we have made a couple. And then an important next step is you want to tape it back.
Because you want it to be airtight.
Airtight. So you want to, and again, you don't want to use tons of tape to do this. So you want to tape that and try to cover up any little hole that you probably have in the top. Which I have a little bit of a hole up there too.
I trimmed mine a little bit.
All right. So let's see how many of our parts we've got. We've got our body. We've got our nose cone. We need our fins on here. So you're going to tape your fins on the opposite ends
Towards the eraser.
towards the eraser from your nose cone. All right, and if you have two fins, you obviously want them on opposite sides. All right.
Yeah, there really isn't much more room for
No.
the two fins.
And then since our fins are shaped the way they are, I'm going to bend mine a little.
I was just doing that.
Yeah, to make it almost like a plus sign down there on the bottom. Because, and we may know.
I did mine like that. I like that. I like yours. No rocket is the same.
Because I only taped on two fins, but because mine was a triangle shape,
Kind of looks like you have
I
four.
actually made it into four. So your fins are folded a little differently than mine are. All right?
All right.
So next thing we need is an
engine.
engine. So what we're going to be using for our engine today is our straw. So you'll just put the straw inside your straw rocket. So then now they should be ready for launch and testing.
Yeah.
Go test them out.
Let's go test them out.
All right, we're going to go test them out. So follow us. We're going to go do this.
Let's go.
All right, we're here in our hallway with our straw rockets. So we are ready for our test. So we're just assuming that these squares on the floor are about a foot, about 12 inches. That's our guesstimate here. So what we're going to do is we're going to be standing kind of on the same line here. Got toes up to the line. And what we're going to do is we're going to blow on our straw. And when we blow on the straw, hopefully it'll make the rocket go that way. And we're going to see whose goes the farthest.
Who has the most hot air?
I don't know about that. I will not answer that since you're technically my
neither.
boss. So here we go. All right, are we ready? Miss Sarah, do you want to count us down? Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, look at that. There. So mine's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
And it hit the wall.
And it hit the wall. So it might have gone even further.
I think that means you have the most hot air.
Or do you think the fins made a difference? I don't know. That's something for you to test out. So maybe try different configurations of your fins. She just bent hers out. Remember, I had mine going all the way around, and they make a difference. So that would be something for you to test out with your rockets.
So make a rocket that has more paper, less paper in the body. Make your fins different. Post, comment, video. We want to see your results. We want to see your best rocket. And good luck flying. And this is Commander Melissa.
And Commander Jennifer, Over and out.